Vlog number 5. John Marks, John Axel Media. My son's favorite Christmas memory.
I have recently got a haircut, as you guys can see. It looks awesome. I look fantastic, as per usual. We put up our Christmas tree, as you guys can see right here. Christmas AF over here right now. Complete with the Star Wars blanket. Is that an Easter egg for next week? Could be. Could be. I got some really great feedback from my previous 2 other vlogs, and I want to thank everybody for that. I really appreciate it. I'm a little under the weather this week, but this week I want to talk about my favorite Christmas memory. Now, for a lot of people, their favorite Christmas memory is when they got a cool toy, or they got something that they weren't expecting, or somebody in their family, just like nice feel good stuff. But a true representation of my family is in the form of my favorite Christmas memory. So when I was a kid, probably about 5 or 6 years old, my father come home from a long day's work, and him and my mother wanted to put up the Christmas tree. Now, this was something that they did every year, and they always, put up the Christmas tree, and then us, the kids, Jamie, Jason, and Josh, would put the ornaments on. So it came time, and my father, we have a fake tree. We never had a real tree. So my father is messing with the tree. He puts it in the stand, and he's trying to get it to stand up straight. So this is where things start to get funny. This is why this is my favorite Christmas memory. We lived in a condo at the time, Pine Meadows, which is in Meriden, and we're on the second floor where the living room was. And the tree is in the corner, and he moves it a little bit, and then he'll back up and look at it, eye it up. And he couldn't get it to stand up straight. He got to the point where he's putting coasters under one of the legs, just trying to finagle it in whatever possible way he could to be able to get it to stand up straight. And it just wasn't happening. What happened was he got extremely frustrated, let's say, and he proceeded to open the sliding glass door on our porch, slammed it open, bounces off the other side. He said, verbatim now, "I'm sick of this fucking Christmas tree," as he picks it up, both hands, lifts it over his head like the Hulk. Now, mind you, I'm 6 years old, and I'm onlooking, just in awe, just baffled, right? So he picks up the Christmas tree. He walks it over, roar, to the sliding glass door, and he launches it off the second floor. I shit you not. It was terrifying at the time, because he was extremely pissed off. And he launched it off the second floor, and it crashed, hit his car on the bottom, off the balcony, and just shit was flying everywhere. It was crazy. And I was terrified at the time, because I was 6, Jason was 4, and Josh was either just born or 1 year old. And it was amazing. It truly was. It was amazing. So, and now my father has a couple things to say about that particular memory. So, I interviewed him. I hope you guys enjoy it. So, what is your insight into what happened that day?
Well, keep in mind that I was younger, a lot younger, and my temper was I'm a little better now, a little calmer than I reached my golden years in life. So, but the best way I could describe it for people at home listening to this, you remember the cartoon The Grinch Who Stole Christmas and how he just shoved the Christmas? Keep in mind the whole shoving of the Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, putting the tree up in the stand was not working for me. I guess you would say that day. It wasn't going as planned per se, so it would not stay up several times. I might add. It just kind of weebled and wobbled a little bit, and finally, I thought I had it. Went down, tightened her up. Thought I had one last time. This was a long time ago too. This was 2019, 18, 4 years old.
Yeah,
So it was
like
like
4 or
18
5.
years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
18 years ago. I was younger. Like I said, less of a temper. Now, so the tree came crashing down for the last time. Probably like the fourth time, like a 45-second span. And at that fourth time, I pretty much had it by then.
Mm-hmm.
So we lived in a condo, and our living room was kind of like on the second floor.
Yeah.
So we had sliding glass. So after that sucker came down, I unlatched the sliding glass door, grabbed the old Christmas tree like a javelin, and kind of gave her the old Grinch Who Stole Christmas up just he-hoved it, just right off the friggin' ledge. And all I can remember was the bulbs, the sound of the bulbs hitting the ground on the cement. Just clang, 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 smashed. Neighbors came out, the lights came on, there was like sirens. Numbers were called that day.
Yeah, it was.
So, and I kind of just
And
closed it. Yeah, I just, I remember making a remark, we're probably going to need another Christmas tree.
Yeah, so I don't really remember like what happened after the fact.
I don't either.
I just remember
that's
seeing
unclear.
the tree.
Yeah, I know we did
Go
get another
airborne.
Christmas. We did not go Christmas tree list that year, so we did go out and get. We had no choice because well, let's face it, I killed it. I killed the tree.
You ruined it.
Yeah, days before Christmas, and that was on me. That was my bad. But like I said, we all have our moments. We're all human. It was just caught me on a bad day. Just tree fell on 4 times. I mean, the hell do you want me to do? That fucker had to go.
I
had to
remember
go.
you putting like the coaster, like a coaster underneath one of the legs,
Kinda
trying
make it
to
even,
get it to
yeah.
finagle
Yeah.
it, and it just isn't. It just wasn't.
That
wasn't
was
happening.
gravity was working against me.
Ah.
So I thought gravity was on this side. Apparently, it was heading
More
more
so
the other side.
on the other
It
side,
was
I
north
see.
south, and I was
Okay.
going east west. It wasn't working with me at all. So yeah, so the tree did not work out that day, but crisis averted. We took. So
Crisis averted.
yeah.
It was
yeah,
indeed a crisis. At
we
that
all
time.
have our moments. That's pretty much
the moral. Of
the
the
moral
story.
of the story, and especially the holidays. It's supposed to be a peaceful family time of year, but
Mhm.
people get a lot stressed around the holidays. Traffic sucks, lines suck.
Yeah.
So yeah. So keep focused and try not to spend money on a Christmas tree that was unneeded. If I could have just spent another 5 minutes just kind of just being calm about everything instead of just launching shit out the door. And the look on your face is that was the gift I kept on giving. Was this your look on your face? You were like 3.5. You're like, shit.
Just mortified.
Yeah.
Completely unaware of
Yeah.
the gravity of the situation.
Right.
Both literally and figuratively.
We learned a lot about gravity that day.
Yeah.
Gravity works in one direction.
Yeah, indeed. All right, so, Dad,
Yes.
thanks for being on.
Thank
I
you for having
appreciate
me.
it.
Thank you.
I'm glad that I did that because his side / insight was fantastic. Next, I want to talk about Christmas traditions. So, little backstory here. My full name is Jonathan Aaron Marks. So, Jonathan, I'm going to put it at the bottom of the screen right here. Jonathan Aaron Marks, right? JOHNATHAN. AARON. This is very important to the context of this Christmas tradition. AARON is Aaron, is my middle name. And the reason I have that middle name is because of a man that was quite popular, Elvis Aaron Presley. So Aaron is the spelling that is on his gravestone. Now my father knows all the mumbo jumbo that has to do with that, because I don't know if that was the real spelling of his name or if they messed up his gravestone, or I don't know. So he knows. I'm just curious. Why is my middle name spelled Aaron, Aaron, the way it is?
Well, that was on Elvis's birth certificate. His parents named him that Aaron, and for some reason he thought his name going through school was Aron until he went to go look at changing it legally to Aaron, until he found out in high school that it was already that way. He wanted to change it for a biblical reason to the double Aron, and he found out in high school that that was the way it was originally on his birth certificate the whole time. So that's the name he was born with, and that's why I passed it on to you.
All right, cool.
Hopefully you get some of the talent that
Yeah,
persisted with the name.
No, all gone.
All right.
Lost cause. All right, so Dad,
Yes.
thanks for being on.
Thank
I
you for having me.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Elvis and Christmas in my house is, they go hand in hand. You know, you don't have Christmas without Elvis. And when I was a kid, man, I hated it. I absolutely hated it. And it was just like, oh, come on, Dad, we gotta listen to Elvis again? He's always like, shut the hell up, we're listening to Elvis. So I think that's what we did. We listened to Elvis. In my house, that if it's near Christmas or it's Christmas time, Elvis has to be on. Unwritten rule. Elvis Christmas album, played on loop, all the time. But what I want to know is, you know, I love Christmas breakfast, and I live by it, and I'll continue to do it for the rest of my life. What are some of your guys' favorite Christmas traditions? You know, leave some comments for me. And, you know, because this is a very important time of year. You spend with your family, you know, you really are able to take a step back from life and appreciate what you have that a lot of people don't. So, needless to say, my parents do not put up the Christmas tree together anymore. They're done doing that. My mother usually puts it up while my father's at work. And then he comes home and it's up, and then that's that. We usually don't even have him involved anymore. And you guys saw this little girl. She was walking behind the video. Say hi to the people, Bear. She doesn't look amused. Her name's Bear. Are you gonna say hi? No? You're not gonna say hi? What? What? I thought you loved me. Guess not. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.